You find that your trading's just not working, you're just not profitable, but you've been in this game too long to quit. If that's you, listen up, got some great news for you. Hi Forex traders, Andrew Mitchem here, the Forex Trading Coach. Today is Friday the 3rd of June and I want to talk about an email that I've had from a guy called Peter over in Australia. And it's a big problem, and it's a big issue that so many people have. And people are feeling that they're just not making money, they're unsuccessful within their trading. But the problem is that they find is they've been in the game, they've been trading or looking at trading, whether it be just as a hobby or sort of part-time or even try to go full-time. But they've been trying to trade Forex for just too long to quit now. You just cannot justify quitting now because it's just a waste of time. But they're in that time or their trading journey when they just don't know what to do. Now, a lot of that comes back to the issue of so many people, they rely on forums. And quite honestly, the vast majority, not all, but the vast majority of forums are where you find the blind leading the blind. Because in most cases, the forums are basically populated by people who are not trading or they're not successful trading, but they're more than happy to tell other people who come into the forums either how easy it is or how to do it. And they've always got an opinion. And you always find that it doesn't matter what thread it is, what forum site you go on, that you go back after several weeks or several months, and the person who started that thread or forum is no longer contributing. They've just had a guts full of people just, sort of taking over, changing the whole logic of what they originally asked. And that just happens all the time, always has done and likely always will. So be really careful with forums. Yes, they can be useful in some ways, but the vast majority of times, it really is the blind leading the blind. You then get people who have an over-reliance on indicators, people who have bought robots, people who have bought ebooks, who have bought news feeds, who have bought back testing software. All these type of things, people just get so consumed in the next shiny object, and it is a big problem. Look, I've been there myself many years ago, and I know exactly how you feel if you are in that situation right now. The other problem, of course, comes when you think, I cannot quit now, I know so much about trading, I'm almost there, and yet when you think of the real life, what's going on, you're wasting so much time or spending so much time watching charts within your trading. You've spent so much money or wasted opportunity of not earning money elsewhere. You've probably either got a grumpy wife, grumpy husband, grumpy kids, whatever it is, because you're just spending all this time just staring at charts moving up and down or waiting for that next news announcement. So it is a big problem for yourself. Mentally, financially, relationship-wise. It's a big problem. Absolutely it is. So what can you do about that? And really that's what it comes back to. So for me, the problem with most traders that I see is that they don't have a good strategy to start with. They don't really understand the market. They don't really understand themselves, what type of trader they wish to be. And they are very quick to quit. And people just see that, they go live or they go demo or live real trading with a strategy, with a new idea, and all of a sudden it doesn't work. Back testing it made me $1 million, but in real time, it's 3 or 4 trades worked, or this week I've had a loss, whatever it might be, and then they start fiddling again. And they go back and they start going back to the forums and seeking advice, or they're adding another moving average or some form of indicator, or changing the time frame of the chart, whatever it might be. That's a big problem. People are just too impatient. So it really comes back to having a plan. Now, a plan in all sorts of life is so important, and in trading, it's absolutely no different. You need to understand what type of trader you wish to be. You need to understand what time frame charts you are looking at trading. You need to understand what currency pairs you're looking at trading. When are you going to look at the charts? What time frames are you going to trade? What's your entry plan? What's your exit plan? What's your money management plan? All those type of things, you need to have that plan. And although that sounds easy, obviously for most people it's a very difficult thing for them to put together. So what you might be interested in doing is jumping onto one of the free webinars that I hold each week. I hold a webinar for people who are brand new to trading or people who have been trading for less than 6 months, and another type of webinar for the more frustrated, more experienced trader who's been trading for 6 months or maybe up to 6 years and everything in between. So it can really help you, because if you're new to trading, you're going to have different issues, different problems to someone who's been trading for a while, who understands the market more, but who's really frustrated with your trading. So pick which type of webinar is going to best suit you, either a new trader or a more experienced trader. Jump onto one of those, and I'll be sharing heaps of really good, valuable information to help progress your trading and take you to that next level. This is Andrew Mitchem from the Forex Trading Coach. I look forward to talking to you this time next week when I'm bringing you more Forex information on the video and podcast. Have a great weekend.